Hello and welcome back to this Dreamweaver series, Chapter 9, Maximising Site Design. And in this video we're going to be introducing library items. Now while snippets are useful, they are perhaps most useful for items that will never change, like a person's name or logo. However, a more powerful concept is an item you can add to multiple pages and have linked to an original master item. This is where the Dreamweaver library item comes in. Library items, unlike snippets, are specific to each Dreamweaver site and are stored in a separate LBI file. These files are stored in your library folder. So let us look at how to use library items. Here we have our home page, and if we go into Assets, down the bottom is our library. Now at the moment we have nothing in there, but what we're going to do, we're going to be putting this button into here, and it's really quite straightforward. So we're wanting this to be essentially used in other pages. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to make sure that this global nav div is selected. Now we can put it in one of two ways. We can go and drag and drop it in, or we can go down to here and we can say new library item. This will turn up saying, look, it's going to only have the HTML code. It's not going to be linked to any cascading style sheets. We know that. We can click OK. Now, it may not turn up. It may take a little bit of time. We can always try and refresh the site. And if you get this 0 KB, that's not what you want. So we'll delete that and we will endeavor to do it again. So we've got this, we have this selected. We're going to go plus, OK, and plus again, OK. And it will turn up. So what I've gone and done is shown you some of the problems that occur, how to deal with it, but then also the final solution. So you should see up here in this window, site map login, and that's just the HTML. There's no color there. It's not connected to a CSS. And we see this library default name. So what we'll call it is nav guide. So let's go and do that now. Or global nav, sorry. We're going to call it global nav. And we'll just click off there. So up here you'll now see that the coloring has turned yellow, because what it's showing us is that this element here, this item here, is now linked as down here in the library. So let's go and see how we can apply that. Well, if we go back into files, we're going to add this global nav to two pages. The first is going to be the garden tips, and let me just show you how easy it is. We're going to highlight it, drag it into the header area and release. And don't worry about this little black line, it doesn't show up when you are putting it into the browser. But the button here is now in exactly the same place as it was in the home drive. Let's go and do it for a third page, and we're going to look for Latin names. And again, it's really simple. I'm going to drag and drop it in. Well, that's all well and good, but let's say we want to change the word login to something else. I'm going to be putting in your account. Now, we don't want to do that 3 times. We just want to do it once. And by having this item in the library, it does that. So let me show you how we do this. Well, I've got global nav selected. I'm going to go to the edit tool, and up comes a separate file. So I'm going to replace login with your account. I shall go File and Save, and you can see right from here we're going to get updates for those 3 web pages that we've put that item in. Well, let's update and click Close. So if I come out of this, you will see that the Latin name has now your account. Click Save. We see that the Garden Tips has the your account. I'm going to come out of that and I'm going to click Save. And of course we have our home page, and that has changed as well. So I'm going to come out of that as well, and I'm going to go and click Save. So I hope you found that useful, looking at how to create a library item, how to edit the library item, and then finally how to update those changes. Go and have a go, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.